Xi Jinping's woes continue as Malaysia kicks China out of a $10 billion project. The Melaka Gateway Project was supposed to be a multi-billion-dollar sprawling 246-hectare project in the Malaysian state of Malacca. Under the gigantic project, which would have taken Malaysia many steps closer to becoming a client state of China, the construction of economic zones, hotels, luxury housing, and various tourist attractions was envisioned. The project aimed at having a glittering business district, a robust marina, a giant Malaysia Eye Ferris wheel, the largest cruise ship terminal in Southeast Asia, and a 7-star hotel. Now, however, Malaysia has called off the development project, at least with present developers, effectively kicking Chinese firms and their interests out of the major project. In a notice of termination sent to the primary developer of the project, the Malacca Chief Minister's office directed that the project site be immediately reverted to the state government. CAJ Development, tasked with the job of fulfilling the underhand Chinese Belt and Road (BRI) project, had, for reasons best known to them, signed a deal in 2017 with Power China International, a major state-owned Chinese utility, and 2 Chinese port developers. The Malaka Gateway Project was first announced by former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak, who had earned a reputation for allowing an unchecked Chinese runover of his country. A 2018 New York Times article even reported locals are opining that the only criteria fulfilled by CAJ Development to win the project was that its head had close ties with the party machine of Najib's United Malays National Organization. However, what really spelt the death knell of the ambitious project was the Chinese involvement and chatter of the project actually being developed by the Chinese under the Belt and Road Initiative to ultimately debt-trap Malaysia. In fact, cementing such chatter, the project's website itself says, the strategic masterplan of Malaka Gateway's development aligns with the principles of BRI as strategized by China. The BRI, it added, was set to shower abundant trade opportunities and development on Malaysia's ports, railways, and airports. Under Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin, however, China will not have it so easy and is therefore now receiving a massive $10 billion jolt with the termination of the Malaka Gateway project. Now, the Chinese Coast Guard ship is being tailed by a Malaysian naval vessel. The time of such a spike in tensions between the two countries is particularly to be noted. Within days of Malaysia kicking China out of the Malaka Gateway project, the paper dragon takes to flex its non-existent muscles against Kuala Lumpur. Also, in a major snub to China, Malaysia has signed a deal with the United States pharmaceutical firm Pfizer for 12.8 million doses of coronavirus vaccines to treat 20% of its population. Although unofficial, the latest blow dealt to Beijing by Muhyiddin Yassin's Malaysia just adds to the list of embarrassments and forced exits which China has to make due to the much-touted debt-trapping policy of the CCP, the Belt and Road Initiative. One country after the other, realizing the weaponization of BRI, is walking out of it. Xi Jinping is thus failing miserably in his foreign policy goals.